Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Bell Ringers podcast with yours truly, Ryan McDonald.
I'm Ty Press.
Trevor Lay.
And before we get going, please subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/the Bell Ringers Pod. Watch all our videos, like them, give us a thumbs up, comment, all those good things. Follow us on all our social pages down below at Bell Ringers Pod on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And follow us at Bell Ringers Pod on Spotify. And then give us a review. Thank you.
Woo! Let's go.
I'm getting good at it. Getting good at it.
Do all that.
So the NHL season has officially started. I don't think we're really going to get that much into it until it gets later in the season. But Mitchkov is here. We got the first win against the Canucks.
Flyers are 1-1.
I just want to see good offense. It seems like that's what we're doing so far. Defense, we know is going to suck.
Yeah. Going to the home opener. Can't wait.
Are you?
That's what this weekend,
my
right?
dad got me tickets.
Is that
Your
Saturday?
boy, I need a new Flyers jersey because I don't think Carter Hart is appropriate to wear anymore.
I call dibs on Mitchkov.
Just rip a gritty one, bro.
Gritty would be
Right, you and every other Flyers fan in the area will have a Mitchkov jersey.
I was going to say,
fine with me.
I really think I'm going to be the first one to get a Mitch Goff jersey.
I never said it was going to be the first one. I just mean
My dad ordered one like the first day he was officially coming over here.
None of our friends have one, so that's what I meant as dibs. But we went through MLB last week, so we're not going to touch on that because our hearts are broken still. But I believe Trevor had something he wants to say regarding a certain Philadelphia sports athlete.
I do. First, I do want to touch on the Phillies. They're not winning shit for a while.
They're too white.
Yeah, but also they're bringing back every single coach. And the only good explanation I could have of that is that Juan Soto is very close with the hitting coach. That'd be pretty cool, but won't happen because we're from Philadelphia, and that's the shit that goes down.
I don't know. We've been
Like something else with a nice little deal that somebody was very happy about. I think the three blind mice could have seen this from a billion miles away. Paul George got hurt. He hyperextended his knee, and this will be a problem until March. I already see it. It's going to be a mid-January game. We're all going to get an alert on our phone for the 17th time in the year. It's going to be Paul George expected to miss tonight with left knee soreness. Yeah, just how it goes. $211 million guaranteed. Thrown in the trash.
No, I mean, I think Philly fashion would be he's back to being healthy. Playoffs come around and he does absolutely nothing, and then he comes out afterwards saying, "Yeah, my knee's never felt good yet. Like I'm still hurting on my knee. Like just never healed."
He's been bad all year.
Yeah.
And Joel Embiid not playing back-to-backs, just openly saying it.
I mean, I get that's annoying, but I think it's more just like, would we rather him to try and be a little bit healthier for the playoffs, or do we want to try and win it back against Indiana and New Orleans in the middle of the season? No one cares about that.
He hasn't really played back-to-backs that much anyway. And he's still always hurt.
I was just saying he was on a game restraint last year and he got hurt. He was hurt for the playoffs.
But that's because he got hurt in a back-to-back.
He's going to do it always.
Yep.
He could play one game this year, and I guarantee he gets hurt in it.
I'm trying to hype myself up for the Sixers because
Sixers are going to Sixer Ryan.
But I got so hurt by the Phillies. I want to pass that joy to somewhere else because the Eagles aren't doing it.
Do it with the Flyers, bro. No expectations, just enjoy it.
I want to have some sort of expectations. We have the colors for it. I have the logo.
If you have any expectations for the Sixers, you're out of your mind.
I want to watch a playoff team do well, and I don't think we're getting that in the Eagles. So
impossible.
Results unlikely.
Plus, the city's going to turn down that stadium, and then they're just going to go to Camden anyway. So
they already accepted it. They already said they give money.
It's
got to go through like more
channels
levels.
I don't care.
It's gonna be a shit show in Chinatown, dude. That's gonna be a mess.
I mean, I know it's if they went to Camden, I would
lives.
just. If they go to Camden, I could just become a Celtics
out of their homes.
You gotta go. Actually,
our ball players got a ball.
Actually, Paul George has to sit on the bench here. So can you please get out of here?
I mean, if we move, I'm just gonna become like a Celtics fan and just completely turn heel.
Serious when I say this, I think I would go to more games in Camden than I would in Center City.
I mean, that's probably
the ease
true.
of travel.
Yeah.
Like
the only thing is though, like it would be kind of easy because if they do put like a train station run underneath the stadium, it would be pretty sick.
Yeah, and then you just get murdered on the way to a game.
I mean, a train station below the stadium would not be like it would be pretty decent security.
A train underground.
There's a subway under the stadiums already.
Yeah,
people get murked, bro.
NFL, I suck at making picks. I get one good week and then I'm back to 1-3.
Yeah, so as Ty mentioned last week, I'll start off myself 2-2 last week, 12-12 overall. Just can't get away from that 500. I won my favorite late. I thought it was gonna be 1-3 because going late into Sunday night, the Bengals were up 10-3. I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna cover. They're only up by 3. Then they get a late touchdown, which I didn't expect them to even try for. Puts them up 17-7. I win my favorite. Lost my dog by half a point as I picked Washington plus 6.5. And they lose to Baltimore 30-23. You know, started from behind most of the game, and they just continued to stay behind the whole time. But I
was 1-0 at 9:30 game, thinking that I was going to have a nice week when I won that so confidently. And then the Cardinals get pootied on by the Green Bay Packers and don't come close to covering 5. And then the under on the Steelers, was it Broncos game?
Yep.
Who are they playing?
No, it was Pitt Vegas.
The Steelers almost covered it by themselves. And then the over on the Giants-Bengals game, I think at halftime it was 7-7.
Yeah, no, that's part of that. I got my over in the Washington-Baltimore game pretty easily. My under lost Chargers at Denver 23-26 or 23-16 rather, and so all 16 points by the Broncos came in the fourth quarter. So had the Chargers just ran them out of town, would have won that as well, but sad lost. As Ty mentioned, he goes 1-3. His only win being the favorite, Chicago -2. That dominating win over Jacksonville and London. Loses Arizona +5 at Green Bay along with Trevor. And then loses his over and that under, like you mentioned. Trevor also going 2-2, also 12-12 overall. Wins Tampa Bay -3.5 as that was a back and forth all game. Started up 17-0. Then the Saints come back to take a 27-24 lead and then refuse to score after that, losing 51-27. Like I said, loses his dog, Arizona +5. Wins the over, Detroit at Dallas in a slaughter as the Cowboys go down to Detroit. 47-9.
You're over.
Yeah, I mean, Detroit almost got it themselves. And then he lost the under with Pitt Vegas along with Ty. Wheel also 1-3, now 9-15 overall. Won the Tampa Bay game with Trevor. Lost Chargers at Denver, Broncos +3. Obviously lost that. Lost over in Indianapolis, Tennessee. It was over 43, hit at 37, so that's clear under. And then lost its under. Houston at New England, under 38, hit at 62. So it's a pretty high scoring game. It went completely over the total.
Have you guys prepared your Thursday picks?
No, I did not.
Yeah, but the wheel might have to get fired. Honestly, might have to come up with something else. I think sucks.
I mean, it's doing basically as good as Ty is, so.
might have to replace him too.
Yeah. We're not firing anybody, Trevor.
Just swap him out. We just have a wheel here instead of Ty's face.
I don't want to get a new pet, so I don't want to do that kind of bet. I thought the wheel was going to be a good thing. It has not been hitting that well.
Can I say mine before someone? I'm taking Bo Nix over 200 passing yards.
All right, I have Javonte Williams over 3.5 receptions.
I don't mind Kamara over 110.5 rushing plus receiving yards.
Yeah, I hope he plays.
So would you have Javonte what?
Javonte Williams over 3.5 receptions. It looks like the Saints might be without Shaheed, Kamara, and Olave.
All right, Ryan. Why are they going to place a bet that Kamara
not being it?
His hand. He was limited today, though, so which means he's probably going to play.
Yeah. So
okay.
He's probably going to play.
Right, rushing and receiving Kamara is how many? 100 what?
It was 110.5. What was the line? Ty, what was yours?
Bo Nix 200 passing yards.
All right. That to me adds up to plus 700.
Where do you find rushing and receiving?
Just go to rushing props, scroll all the way down.
Oh, it's under rushing? Rushing and receiving yards. Okay, thank you. All right, having Kamara 110.5. And then Trevor was what?
Javonte Williams over 3.5 receptions. So if you go to receiving props all the way to the bottom.
That's receiving props. I got plus 700.
Yeah, that's what I got. All right, so that's a quick. All right, so our Thursday night parlay, we have my pick is Alvin Kamara rushing and receiving over 110.5 yards.
The boy Bo Nix over 200 passing yards.
And I got Javonte Williams over 3.5 receptions.
This is a plus 700 same game parlay. $10 wins you 80. There you go. Hopefully we'll win one this time, as we've lost the first two.
All right, we gotta remind them of that.
I just laying it out there. Now, if you want to just move into the bulk of the games, I mean, this one Rattler did a lot better this week than I thought. I mean, they had one good quarter, I guess, but he still played a little better than I expected. With how good the Saints played in the beginning, it's hard to think that they've fallen off this far, but they did. I mean, they beat the Panthers and who else? Oh, the Cowboys, right? I don't think Denver's all that good, but I wouldn't be surprised if their defense is good enough to, win out for them.
Sorry, I don't have my picks done.
This guy.
I was so focused on my parlay pick. I didn't make my picks. I just realized that.
This guy.
I'm more concerned at why somebody in our fantasy group chat just texted us Devontae Adams to the Jets with a mind blown emoji at 7:30 p.m.
That happened at like noon today.
Just gotta tell him like you don't ever guess who their QB is.
Yeah, right. I wonder why he went to the Jets.
All right, I guess we can move off the Thursday game. Do you want to just take a quick break so you can make your picks, Ty, and then we can have Holly?
I haven't done in 2 shit. I'm locked in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, it's all right, man.
All right, and Holly, cut back. All right, let's get into the Week 7 NFL games. We just made a Thursday parlay, so let's go into the first game of Sunday. We have another London NFL game as New England takes on Jacksonville. I guess Jacksonville's just staying over there. So
they gave Chicago a bye this week, and then Jacksonville's staying in London for the second week.
Jacksonville is minus 5.5, and the over/under is 42.5.
And I have a pick.
So do I. What is this pick?
Right, you want to go first?
No, you said you had a pick. Let's go. Let's hear it.
I jumped the gun. It's 5 for a second. I'm taking Patriots plus 5.5, baby.
I don't hate it, but that's not my pick.
Jags suck.
I am taking the Lunder. Give me the under 42.5 points. For the most part, neither one of these teams has hit the over in any of their games, and if they have, it's basically because of the other team scoring enough points. So I don't really think either one of these teams can score points, and it's going to go under 42.5.
I don't know. I think if those two wide receiver fumbles don't happen for the Patriots, we're looking at a much closer game. Probably more points for them. I think the Patriots can cover 5.5 against this garbage-ass Jaguars. Trevor's gone.
I'll get him back. Trevor.
Oh, wow. I have 2 picks in the first 3 games. Oh, my God. Oh, God, I'm nervous now. I didn't realize I picked 3 games in the first 3 picks.
Trevor's back.
Trevor, I said I'm picking the Patriots plus 5.5, and Ryan is taking the Lunder.
I was here for that.
Yeah, you want to.
All right.
I just listened to your reasoning because it doesn't really matter. You stink.
Oh.
I mean, my London pick is I'm picking against the Jags for the second London game in a row. This is the only one that hit for me. So,
all right.
Trev, have you gone 3-1 yet?
Yeah, I think the first week.
Damn it. Okay. All right.
All right. So going into the 1:00 games, we have Detroit.
Don't do that when you're down there.
Don't wait. All right, sorry, Ryan. First game at 1:00 is
Detroit at Minnesota. Minnesota minus 2.5 over under 50. We have a divisional matchup. This is the NFC North. Teams battle it out. Minnesota 5-0 coming off a bye, and Detroit coming off a steamer of a game against the Cowboys as they smoke on 47-9.
And I have another pick.
Gonna guess.
Aiden Hutchinson's injury was disgusting.
Yeah, that was
you could
pretty
hear
gross.
it on the broadcast. That was
gross. I'm taking the over of 50 points on this bad boy.
I could see that coming.
Not much to say. I mean, you have a hot Lions offense. The Vikings put up points, and the Lions just lost their best defender.
I did think about that, but Minnesota's games have hit the under at 80%, so didn't want to do it.
They haven't faced the Lions yet.
This is true.
Lions. How often does Lions hit the over, Ryan? A lot.
Probably not as many as you think.
all of them.
I was gonna say they give them high overs every game.
They've hit it 40%, so neither one has hit the over at a good percentage.
Well, we don't. This isn't about percentages, Ryan.
Kind of is. It's all about betting. All right.
No one else has a pick for this game.
No, I mean I almost took the over, but then that kind of backed me off of it.
Against your against your percentages, Ryan, you almost took the over.
Well, I'm doing what, 2 picks better than you.
All right. Well, we'll see after this week, brother. Watch me go 4-0.
Next, we have our Philadelphia Eagles -3 in New York as we play the Giants. Over under 43 points.
And I am taking the Birds
No,
-3.
Illegal.
I said I'm not taking anything with the Birds games.
I said I wasn't too,
So
right?
the
But shit
Birds
ain't
lost,
working
I
for me, so I'm gonna do it. Go Birds. AJ Brown's back. We're covering 3 points.
With how easily we should be able to cover that spread, it makes me think we're not going to somehow, and we're going to just straight up lose.
Losing the game. Nah, Saquon's going to go nuts.
Yeah, you're talking about Saquon's first game back against the Giants. He's gonna go crazy. AJ's back, dude. It's gonna be a fucking slaughter.
It should be, but that's what makes me like
confident.
It's almost like the -3 is not like if it was like -5, it'd make me want to take it more because it's like all right, we're getting respected the way we should. But
keep Slay out of the game. Cooper DeJean and Quentin Mitchell are the starting cornerbacks.
I'm tired of Darius Slay. Well, everybody knows that by now, but
yeah,
get him out of here.
I mean, both our teams kind of do usually hit the unders in our games, but with the full offense back, I think we might be able to be hitting the over this one. Finally. Next up, I have Houston at Green Bay. Green Bay's -3, over under of 47.5 points.
This is a tough game. I'm surprised they gave him 3 points. I guess no Nico Collins, but they did well without him with Joe Mixon going. Like, as soon as Nico went out, Joe Mixon came back, and Joe Mixon, I think, had over 100 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns.
And
see you, man.
What is going on? Welcome back.
They didn't like that very much. This is my over, though. I'm taking the over in this of 47.5.
All right.
Okay. Let me ask you guys, who is Green Bay's best wide receiver?
Jaden Reed.
I like Watson.
Because
yeah, Reed's good.
The boy Dobbs played pretty damn well last week too.
He did.
Yeah, because he was crying. He stayed home from work for a week because he wasn't getting the ball enough.
All right, well.
So the squeaky wheel gets
spoiled.
But not anymore. Jaden Reed's gonna get that back.
Okay, Ryan.
They're all really kind of the same.
Yeah.
Ryan stinks at fantasy. Didn't you lose again this week?
Ty, you have no room to laugh. I'm better than you.
We have the same record now, brother.
Yeah, but I think I have probably like 100 more points.
Oh, what's your record in the other league, Ryan?
I'm actively tanking and trying to lose.
Because you lost.
Because I drafted people that are hurt.
Okay, brother. Just keep talking at the bottom of the fucking records.
Okay.
I play him this week. I'll show him what's up.
Yeah.
Give him another one.
Oh, can't wait to come back after the win.
I'm tanking.
I just find ways to win, man.
Losing.
I literally said after the draft, congratulations on a week 1 win, because I knew I wasn't going to win this season.
Who'd you say that to?
You.
Oh, I beat you?
I said it to you after the draft. Good, congratulations on your week 1 win.
Okay.
Know who beat me?
Who?
Nobody.
Yeah. Big dog. Dude, I know, real quick, sidetrack. My undefeated team put up 48 points in my dad's league last week. It was abysmal.
It's not talked about enough how I had Barkley and Gibbs, my 2 starting running backs, on a bye, and I still won that game because my waiver wire transactions are lethal.
All right.
We may proceed now.
Bengals, Browns at Cleveland. Bengals are -6.5, and the total is 42. Anybody got any action?
No, I mean, Cincinnati should destroy him after Cleveland got rid of Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
So
I guess we could have started with that, too. Devontae Adams to the Jets, Amari Cooper to the Bills.
Yep. Both for just kind of mid-round picks.
I know. I think Josh Allen's going to do even better. If I had to choose something for this game, yeah, I probably would take Bengals -6.5. And I don't know. Cleveland doesn't put up points, but they have a good, decent defense.
But Cincinnati does. I feel like they'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, but Cleveland might not put up any without fucking Cooper.
I think Myles Garrett might get traded.
That'd be, I mean,
they might as well.
I know a team that could use one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he said he would love to play in Philly.
He did.
So get him. No, we're gonna do nothing, and we're gonna like it.
Yeah, but I would go Cincy -6.5 and the over probably.
Okay.
How nice would it be to trade Darius Slay?
I know. Slay for Garrett.
No, yeah. That's no way.
Straight up.
You have Bradbury.
They're gonna want
nothing.
picks and young guys.
Yeah.
We have 1,000 picks, so take them. That's a game changer. You get him.
Oh, yeah.
Crosby.
All right. Titans at Buffalo. Buffalo is -8.5. Over under is 41.5. 8.5's a lot.
Probably the Bills.
It is a lot of points, but still, I mean, with the Bills getting Amari Cooper, that was like their only weakness is not really having a true wide receiver one.
Yeah, but you think he's ready to play week 1 this week?
I don't know if he'll play this week. If he does, it'll probably be just running slants.
Yeah, I mean, fair, but I still think it's fine.
Do you think Devontae Adams plays this week?
Yeah, he's already in New York.
Yeah.
He slept over his house.
I saw him with Pat McAfee just pops in like.
I wouldn't be surprised if Devontae Adams has just been staying at Rodgers' house for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I know, like
rehab for his hamstring.
I know, like, this is gonna happen. The trade's gonna happen. I might as well just stay here.
Dude, I saw a funny video today. It said Devontae Adams after the trade, and there's like a dog crawling, dragging his back legs. He gets up and walks.
Yeah, so definitely Bills. 41.5. I might say over. I don't know. James Cook's got to play. James Cook fucked me last week.
That's a tough one.
Dude, their backup is sick.
Yeah,
Ray Davis. I mean, I
would have hit a nice parlay for me, but he had 140 all-purpose yards and didn't score.
I don't mind the under here because I think the Bills defense can keep the Titans out of the end zone.
Yeah, Will Levis is bad. Ryan's happy. He's still winning in one category though. Probably on all of us.
Yeah, right. What was so great about that video?
I hate you guys. All right,
Seattle Seahawks. Sorry. Go ahead, Ryan.
Seattle at Atlanta. Atlanta -3. Over under 51 points.
No, but I'm telling you, man, this thing's huge.
I don't have a pick on this game, but if I had to, I don't know.
I mean, Atlanta kind of.
Honestly, I might be leaning Seahawks +3 right now.
I don't know. With it being at Atlanta, I like Atlanta -3.
I don't think I would touch Seattle on this.
I don't know, guys. Okay. Over under. You like 51?
Not really. It seems a little too high.
Yeah, I would say it's too high.
Next up, final 1:00 game. We have Miami at Indiana. Indiana's -3. Over under 44 points. Tua is still out, right? He's still concussed.
I got an update that he was supposed to play. I don't remember what game. I didn't really see what game that was. Let me look it up real quick.
That hurt me a lot because I took the under on this game, and if Tua's back, that probably hurts that. I mean, I'd take the L on the pick just if Tua comes back, just because I need Tyreek Hill to do something fun again.
Yeah, it is kind of getting frustrating having the wide receivers of fantasy.
Just saying, how will Tua's return help?
Oh.
Let me just check Sleeper. Sleeper's pretty good with being able to tell you what the date, or is it might be ESPN.
It just says expected to play again this season.
Nice.
He's not dead.
Estimated return the 27th, so not this week, but the next week.
Okay, so then I'm confident about under, because I think AR is coming back too.
Oh no, that's not what I want.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's healthy.
Yeah,
I think I saw that he's
rolling with
he's
Flacco.
Gonna start. I thought I saw he's gonna start if he's.
Either way, give me Indianapolis -3. I'm just hoping it's Flacco.
I'm happy about my. If there's no Tua and AR, I'm very happy about under 44.
I'm hoping it's Flacco for the -3, but I think even if it's AR and there's no Tua, I think it still hits Indianapolis -3. That's my favorite.
And I got the under 44.
Yeah, I mean Indy's 5-1 gets to spread the season. Best gets spread record other than Minnesota at 5-0. So let me ride with the boys.
Panthers at Washington. Washington's -7.5, and the total points is 51.5. I would say they're going to cover 7.5.
Yeah, they
after a hard-fought game in Baltimore, I think they come out swinging. 7.5 is easy.
That is my favorite of the week.
There you go.
Always bet against the Panthers, especially when it's the Commanders, because they are good.
Do you think the over hits with how many points they get?
No.
All right. Well, I am taking the over. So
there we go.
these two teams in 8 out of the 12 games they combined played, the over would have hit. I think both these teams can score 25 plus, so over should hit easy.
You think Carolina can score 25 plus?
Yeah, against Washington, their defense stinks. Yeah.
I think 25 is a tall ask. I think you could get it with Commanders putting up like 30 plus, but I don't think Panthers are scoring 25.
Commanders' defense has flashes of being pretty decent, and then flashes of being terrible. But the Panthers are terrible, so.
Raiders at LA Rams. I got the Rams -6.5 here because Cooper Kupp is coming back, boys. Happy day for the Rams. happy day for my fantasy. And I mean, obviously Devontae Adams is not playing for the Raiders anymore, but I think the Rams can cover 6.5 if Cooper Kupp is 100% back.
Is it 6.5? I have it 7.
What's that? I have 6.5 right now.
I might have moved.
And 43 is I don't think they hit 43 though. I'm going under 43.
I don't mind the over, but I would like the Rams as well.
And then probably a highlight game of the week. They got them as a pick'em. Would be Chiefs at San Francisco. Niners are -1 with a total of 47.
I almost took the Chiefs as my dog, but I didn't.
Almost did the same thing.
They have so many injuries.
Yeah, and they got to lose sometime, right?
I would prefer them to win this game 100%, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's a tall task.
This is. I don't want. I didn't touch this game at all.
No.
I have no clue how this is going to shake out.
I mean, I kind of would be on the side of Kansas City in the under because I feel like Kansas City's...
I just couldn't justify betting against them.
Yeah. That and I mean, like the Niners are still only 3-3. Like they're not like they're like really doing well this season.
Yeah, I don't think the Chiefs get their loss this week either.
And I feel like usually when they've won games, it's been kind of lower scoring. So I would like the under in that as well.
You want to take the night game?
Yep, night game. We got New York Jets with their new acquisition in Devontae Adams -1.5 at Pittsburgh Steelers over under of 38.
There's 2 night games.
Well, there's 2 Monday night games.
Yeah.
On Monday. This is Sunday.
I have the under this game.
You have the under?
Yeah.
So you got under 38. Fear with that is with Devontae Adams, somehow they're going to be able to score points.
Yeah, I think so too.
So like you said, it depends on how well acclimated he can get to the playbook and stuff like that. But
I think he's acclimated enough to Aaron Rodgers. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, well, that's my idea.
He's over his house right now. He's probably showing him all the routes and I think he's
Russell Wilson's playing, so
that is true.
It could be under 7, and I'd probably take it.
Yeah, that's crazy, but yeah, Russell Wilson is playing, so I really wanted to take the Jets here, but
I did too.
How you justify that is just insane to me.
I know. Whatever. After the Steelers put up 30 points last week, you're gonna take him out for Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, I my only thought is they just want to put Russ in so he plays badly, and they be like, "Oh yeah, we're switching him right away." Like they just want to be no questions asked. Like just let him suck for a half, and then put Fields back in, let him bring the team back and almost win, and be like, "All right, yeah, we're clearly going with this guy now."
Yeah, it doesn't.
They could have just knocked out both of them. That would have helped them.
It doesn't hurt to try him out, or middle of the season.
Yeah. But I think he's probably on a short leash where, if he starts playing badly, they're going to switch right back to Fields.
Oh, he has to be.
And I'm sure the players would also get upset. If they start losing, they're not going to put up with. But...
the team doesn't like Russell Wilson over Justin Fields.
Well, I don't think anyone likes Russell Wilson.
No.
His family don't usually like him.
Probably not.
Subway hates him.
No, Subway loves him. He's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, that commercial was the biggest joke ever. But...
Danger Witch. It's dangerous. All right.
Careful. It's spicy.
All right, do you want to hit the first Monday night game?
Yeah, we have Baltimore Ravens at Tampa Bay. Ravens are -3.5, and the over/under is 48.5. This Ravens team is disgusting. They've
sometimes
taken down the Commanders pretty well. I don't know. I'm almost all in at this point. They're using Henry well. Zay Flowers is actually becoming a weapon that they're looking at now. They're moving the tight end. They're using both tight ends. I don't know. I mean,
this from this point on is perfect time for Derrick Henry. It's when he could just really tire a defense out by hitting them again and again and again, and he keeps putting 100+ games up. So I kind of agree with that. Kind of like what they did the Commanders last week. They got up by a touchdown early, and they just kept the lead in front of them just by running the ball out, running the ball out. And you have to see Tampa Bay throwing it a lot to kind of stay in the game. So I don't hate the -3 here. They're -3.5.
3.5.
I like the Buccaneers in this game.
Oh.
Truthfully. The Ravens just, I don't know. Something's always icky about them. They are so good, but then sometimes just play so bad. Or just blow a lead.
You still haven't picked your dog yet. Is this your dog pick?
Nope.
Okay.
Somewhat breaking news, I guess, behind the Aiden Hutchinson injury. Lions are giving defensive lineman Aleem McNeil a 4-year deal worth $97 million, $55 million guaranteed. That's pretty high for a defensive lineman. I mean, I'm not even familiar with the guy really, but
Must just be an extension. I doubt there's no way they just signed him off though.
No, it's a 4-year extension. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say. Final Monday night game: Los Angeles Chargers -2.5 in Arizona. Over under of 44. I got a feeling Trevor and I have a pick here that are the same.
Yeah. You guys both taking Cardinal dogs.
Yeah.
Here's my dog.
Oh wow! Coming down to the night game, the last game on Monday night.
Got Arizona had the hardest strength of schedule this season so far going into last week, and the Chargers had the 29th hardest. So they've been playing easy teams. Arizona's been playing tough teams. So then that kind of plays into Chargers being -2.5. Their record's better, but only because they've been playing easier teams.
Kyler Murray kind of sucks, but actually he really sucks. But I think that they'll be able to cover this against the Chargers.
Yeah, I think they're going to outpace.
I don't know if Marvin Harrison's playing or not.
There's only concussion, so I wouldn't be surprised if he can come back. But it doesn't really either way.
I think it being on Monday at 9 p.m.
for
some reason helps that.
But I think Arizona can outpace the Chargers and I mean, I know that the point of football is to score more points than the enemy team, but I just think they're going to be able to, have an easier time scoring than the Chargers offense will.
And the over of 44?
Kind of like the under just because of how slow the Chargers offense plays.
Oh, other NFL news we didn't talk about is Tom Brady was approved of the minority ownership in the Raiders.
But that happened before or after Devontae Adams just bounced?
After.
Yeah, it happened like an hour ago.
So like someone else got awarded too. All right. Let me pull up.
Hit the wheel.
The wheel.
You know what sucks at work? We were working in this office building that got shut down during COVID, and like they never went back to it, so all their stuff was in there. And the owner of the building's like, "Yeah, you guys can just have whatever you want." There was a big, like one of them big, like Planko boards that you like drop the thing down, like the disc.
Mm-hmm.
Goes into a slot. Should have grabbed that. That would have been sick.
All right. Well,
I don't think there are enough slots though.
I got it now. All right. For the wheel's first pick for the favorite. Let's see. We got that looks like Carolina at Washington. So it's taking the Commanders along with Trevor.
-7.5.
Yep.
Don't like that. Maybe that will be its one win.
Yeah.
There you go. The dog. Watch it, just all your same picks. Tennessee at Buffalo. So it's what? Tennessee +8.5.
Yep. I was just gonna say the rest of them are gonna be my
picks. This thing is terrible.
Fate or over. That's a dead tie. All right, let's spin again. Tennessee at Buffalo as well. Let's see over for that.
41.5.
I could see that.
Yeah, that one's. I mean, like I said, I don't like the over in that one, but I can see it. All right. Then
explain why you picked it, Wheel.
The under. Yeah, right. Las Vegas at the Rams.
Fuck, where is it?
I have it here somewhere. 43.5. So under 43.5. All right. Let me go back to life. All right. Our week 7 picks. My favorite is Indianapolis -3 at home against the Dolphins. My dog is the Cardinals +2.5 at home against the Chargers. My over is Carolina at Washington over 51.5, and my under is New England at Jacksonville in London under 42.5.
My favorite is the Eagles -3 against the Giants. My dog's going to be the Patriots +5.5 against the Jags. My over is the Lions Vikings 50, and my under is going to be Dolphins Colts at 44.
All right, and my favorite is Commanders -7.5 versus the Panthers. The Cardinals +2.5 against the Chargers. Over 47.5 with the Packers Texans, and under 38 in the Jets Steelers game.
And the Wheels picks favorite is the same as Trevor, Washington -7.5. The dog is Tennessee +8.5 at Buffalo. Over Tennessee at Buffalo over 41.5, and the under Vegas at the Rams under 43.5.
This is the week. Turn it all around.
Can me or Trevor break the tie finally? Can Ty come back, or will the wheel still remain just loser? territory. I mean, the only problem with the wheel, it looks like the over and under 500. The favorite is 1 and 5. It's me.
Well, good luck with your picks, everybody. Make sure to ride with us on the Thursday night parlay, and y'all have a great week.
See ya.
Enjoy.